Ladies and gentlemen, the current version of the Estevan Bruins, which are coached by my former Woodstock Slammers head coach, covered him in Woodstock, New Brunswick, Sports Editor Bugle. Jason Tatarnik is leading the squad into the post-COVID era. That junior A side has done great results over the last number of years, actually dating back as a junior A franchise since '72. But today we're going to be talking about the original Estevan Bruins, who eventually moved to New Westminster, then Kamloops, then they were called the Blazers, probably one of the most successful major junior hockey franchises in Canadian history. Now, as a major junior franchise, Scotty Monroe made a presentation to the leaders of the booming old town of Estevan. His plan was to move his Humboldt-Melfort Indians, playing in Humboldt, Melfort, Saskatchewan, which was a franchise, the original version of the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League, to Estevan. The concept of major junior hockey had not yet been created, so this original SJHL was playing at the top level of junior hockey in Saskatchewan. Should the citizens of Estevan finance the building of a new arena, Monroe said he would bring top-notch hockey entertainment and much-needed help for minor hockey into town. His pitch was successful, and 1 year later, his newly renamed Bruins arrived in Estevan to begin the 58 season. Now, in the newly built agricultural auditorium, these were the games that really thrilled thousands across the province. Now, at the time, the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League had 6 teams. The Estevan Bruins, based near the border with the States, were the southernmost team, located 500 miles away from the northernmost team, the vaunted Flin Flon Bombers, and would make shorter trips to play the Prince Albert Mintos, Regina Pats, Saskatoon Quakers, and Melville Millionaires. The league had grown to 8 teams by its final season, 65-66, then disbanded when 5 of its 8 teams, including Estevan Bruins, joined the newly formed Canadian Major Junior Hockey League, along with 2 Alberta-based teams, for the inaugural 66-67 CMJHL season. Now, the CMJHL was renamed the Western Canada Junior Hockey League, expanding into Manitoba for the 68th season. The Bruins scored a great success in that campaign, finishing second in the regular season before winning the President's Cup as WCHL playoff champions. They advanced to face BC's Mowat Cup champion, the Penticton Broncos, whom they defeated to take the Abbott Cup as champion of Western Canada. The Bruins then faced Ontario's Niagara Falls Flyers, winner of Eastern Canada's George Richardson Memorial Trophy, having defeated Quebec's Verdun Maple Leafs in a best-of-7 series for the 68th Memorial Cup national title. The Bruins were defeated in 5 games as the Flyers won their 2nd Memorial Cup. Now, the Bruins played in Estevan through the completion of the 1970 WCHL season, then relocated to New Westminster, BC, when he became the New Westminster Bruins. Now, over the 5 major league campaigns, 33, 18, 5 and 67, 45, 13 and 2 in that title year of 68, 40 and 28 and 0, 40, 20 and 0, in 69. In 1970, 28, 38, 31 and 1, and the WCHL East Crown in 71, their first ever 41, 20 and 4. Now, when you moved to New Westminster, it was basically, there were 2 franchises again that carried the name. One was the formerly Estevan Bruins, would last until 1981, and then became the Kamloops Blazers. Now, the second incarnation of the Bruins again happened when the franchise originally began as a founding member again of the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League. Now, the team owner and coach Punch McLean moved the team to New Westminster for the 71-72 WCHL season. Now, in that campaign, the success continued through much of the decade. The Bruins won the President's Cup 4 times in a row between 75 and 78. They made it to the Memorial Cup Finals 4 years in a row as well, losing in 75 and 76 before winning it in 77 and 78. The WCHL was renamed the Western Hockey League for the 79 season, And that season, after a brawl in a game at Portland in March '79 at Queen's Park Arena, some local hockey fans started to look with disfavor upon the Bruins' rough tactics, and the team's popularity began to wane. The Bruins eventually moved to Kamloops for the '81 WHL season, where they would become the first the Kamloops Junior Oilers, and from '84-'85 on, the Kamloops Blazers. Now, the Bruins, again, 4 straight league championships in '75, '76, '77, and '78, 2 Memorial Cups in '77 and '78. Best season, of course, was their non-Memorial Cup championship in '76 with a 54-14-4 record. Now, when they moved, there was a second incarnation of the Westminster that had moved from Nanaimo, but we're going to maybe talk about that in the future podcast. Now, when they moved to Kamloops, again, it was a good fit. Now, Kamloops, BC is a hotbed for hockey, and the majority of games during their career have been played at the Sandman Centre. Now, again, starting with Estevan, moving to Westminster, and relocating to Kamloops in '81. The Blazers have won the Memorial Cup 3 times in '92, '94, and '95, and the Ed Chenoweth Cup 6 times. Now, the franchise, again, started at Estevan, moving to Kamloops with a stop into Westminster. Now, it started out as the Junior Oilers, and then later in '84 it was called the Kamloops Blazers. They moved from the Kamloops Memorial Arena to the Riverside Coliseum, then renamed the Interior Savings Center. In '92, it finally changed to Sandman Center in 2015 due to co-owner Tom Gillardi also owning the Sandman Hotels brand. Now, the team has won the most Memorial Cups of any team in the WHL. Of course, the 2 with News Westminster and 3 is Kamloops. Now, the CHL record is 7, owned by, of course, the Toronto Marlboros, which are, of course, now known as the Guelph Storm. The franchise, again, Humboldt, Estevan, and the New Westminster, then Kamloops. Now, the team was also featured in a plot element of a book called Blazer Drive by Sigmund Broer, so it's a very, very popular franchise. Now, WHL Finals, 84, 85, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 95, 99. Some of the best players ever have gone through Kamloops. They won in 84 over Regina, 86 over Medicine Hat, 90 over Lethbridge, 92 over Saskatoon, 94 again over Saskatoon, both 4 trees, 95 and against Brandon. And a Memorial Cup, they won in '92 against Sault Ste. Marie 5-4, 5-3 versus the Laval in '94, and Memorial Cup again 8-2 versus Detroit. Now, notable head coaches in the history of the Blazers have included Ken Hitchcock, Tom Rennie, Don He, Mark Hampshire, and of course former NHLer Dean Evison. Now, the NHL alumni for the Kamloops squad is just a who's who is hockey. You have Nolan Baumgartner, Robin Bawa, Brian Benning, Craig Berube, Doug Bodger, Rob Brown, Gart Butcher, Dave Tchaikovsky, Ken Danico, Rob DeMaio, Robert Dirk, Shane Doan, Nat Domicelli, Joel Edmondson, Todd Ewan, Dean Evison, Scott Ferguson, Steve Gainey, Mark Hampshire, Greg Hogwood, Corey Horsch, Jerome McGill, of course, Ty Jones, Bruce Lampin, Brad Lukowicz, of course, can't forget Brad, Shane Morrison, Tyson Nash, Scott Niedermeyer, Colton Orr, Steve Passmore, Rudy Poshek, Daryl Ray, Mark Recchi, Robert Regier, Tyler Sloan, Jeff Smith, Daryl Sador, Darcy Tucker, Scotty Upshaw, Gordy Walker, and David Wilkie. Now, season by season record has been extremely tremendous. Very rarely do you finish under 500 in a season. Now, for a lot of people, again, the 3 best campaigns were in the '90s, where each year of the Memorial Cup and league title, they won more than 50 games. And the best of those seasons were '95 with a 52-14-6 record. Now, in recent years, they've been doing well. They were first in the BC division in 2020 and also 2012. But, of course, with COVID, there was no playoffs for the 2021 season. But they're always in the mix. They're always playing tremendous hockey. And your typical major junior season with 72 games, of course. And you wouldn't think that a 72-game season would be a long go, but it is. Most junior A leagues in Canada play in that 50 to 60 game range. But let me put this in perspective how good they are. They were first in the West Division in 84, 85, 86, 87, and 88, 90, 91, 92, 94, 95, 99, 02, and of course 2012, and technically 2020. But the rest of the season was cancelled due to COVID. So again, from Estevan to New Westminster to Kamloops, major junior success has followed this extended franchise for years. And let me tell you something. If you can make it in the Western Hockey League as a player and have the opportunity, like I have, I've covered some of the WHL through the years with the Hometown Heroes. I can tell you, the Q has more of a TV impact because of the Maritime in Quebec, but the OHL and the WHL, my God, ladies and gentlemen, what some tremendous players and teams over the years. In Kamloops, it was close to an NHL franchise, as the closest that the major junior has ever seen to an NHL team, with the Kamloops players and skaters of the again from about 84 to about 95. Tremendous, ladies and gentlemen. And classic logos, classic uniforms, classy fans, classy management. Tremendous. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the story of 3 major league franchises. One, if you like what we're doing here, keep your stick in the ice, give us a like, comment, or subscribe. And don't forget, if you're a fan of any of the 3 teams, just remember, winning is a way of life. It's hard work. But all 3 were winners and are winners in the minds of hockey fans across Canada. Thanks for listening. Bye.